Hello children, welcome back. I'm dealing with ninth class mathematics, lines and angles, fourth chapter. In this, let us have a discussion about pairs of angles. So different types of angles in this we are going to talk about are complementary angles, and second one supplementary angles, and third one conjugate angles. So let us see what are the meanings of this. First, complementary angles. What are complementary angles? If the sum of any two angles is 90 degrees, then they are called complementary angles. What do you mean by this? If you add the given two angles, the total should be 90 degrees. Then they are called complementary angles. Next, supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. What are supplementary angles? If the sum of any two angles is 180 degrees, then they are called supplementary angles. They are named as supplementary angles because their sum is 180 degrees. Then third one, conjugate angles. That is, if the sum of any two angles is 360 degrees, then they are called conjugate angles. So these three are very important for proceeding with your chapter, children. Complementary angles, supplementary angles, and conjugate angles. Please note them down. Now, let us go with the problems given here. You have got example 1. If the measure of it goes on like this, let me read this. If the measure of an angle is 62 degrees, what is the measure of its complementary angle? So, two angles are there. So, what is that they have given? Angle 1 measure is 62 degrees. Let angle 2 is x degrees. According to According to problem, what did they say? They are complementary. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90 degrees. 62 degrees plus angle 2 is 90 degrees. So, what is angle 2? 90 degrees minus 62 degrees. That is 8 here, 2 here. 28 degrees. Therefore, complementary angle to 62 degrees is 28 degrees. This is the answer, children. This is example problem. Example 1. Please note it down. Now we see example 2. Two complementary angles are in 4:5 ratio. Find them. This is the question. That means angle 1 is to angle 2 is equal to 4:5. So let us take angle 1 is 4x, angle 2 is 5x. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 90 degrees. How will you say? According to problem. According to problem, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 90 degrees because they are complementary angles. That is 4x plus 5x is 90 degrees, 9x is 90 degrees, x is equal to 90 degrees by 9, x is equal to 10 degrees. So when you have got x value as 10 degrees, angle 1 is 4x, 4 into 10, 40 degrees. Angle 2 is 5x, 5 into 10, 50 degrees. These two are the answers for this problem, children. Please copy it. Now the next one is do these sums. So the question is write complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles. For the following. So let us see a bit 45 degrees. For this, you have to find out what is complementary. Complementary angle means what? Sum of two angles is 90 degrees. So 90 minus 45 degrees. How much are you getting? 5 here, 4. 45 degrees. Next. Supplementary. Supplementary means sum of the angles are 180 degrees minus 45. That is 5 here, then 3 here, 135. It is supplementary. And conjugate angle. Conjugate angle 360 degrees minus 45 degrees. So 5 here, 1 here, 3 here. 315 degrees. So this is A bit. Now let us go to the B bit. 75 degrees. So for this complementary angle is 90 degrees minus 75 degrees. 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Then supplementary angle. Supplementary means 180 degrees minus 75 degrees. So 180 minus 75. So 5 here, 0, 1. 105 degrees. Conjugate angles. What are conjugate angle? 360 degrees minus 75 degrees. 360 minus 75. 5 here, then 8 and 2. 285 degrees. So these are B bit, and now C bit. 54 degrees. Complementary angle. 90 degrees minus 54 degrees. From 90, if you subtract 54, 6 here, 3, 36 degrees. Then supplementary angles. 180 degrees minus 54 degrees. So 6 here, 2 here, 1 here. So 126 degrees. Next, conjugate angles. What are conjugate angles? 360 degrees minus 54 degrees. 360 minus 54. 4 here, here 0, here 3. Okay, 6, sorry, this is 6 here. 6 here, 10 minus 4 is 6. 3 not 6 degrees. This is C bit. And D bit 30 degrees. Complementary. Complementary 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, 60 degrees. Supplementary 180 degrees minus 30 degrees, 150 degrees. Conjugate 360 degrees minus 30 degrees, 330 degrees. So these are up to D bits, children. You copy, some more, 3 more bits are there. I'll do it. So you can note it down, children. A, B, C, D. Now, E. E is 60 degrees. So complementary 90 degrees minus 60 degrees, 30 degrees. 180 degrees minus 60 degrees, 120 degrees. And 360 degrees minus 60 degrees, 300 degrees. These are the conjugate, supplementary and complementary, supplementary and conjugate angles for 60 degrees. Next, F 90 degrees. So complementary 90 degrees minus 90 degrees is 0 degrees. 180 degrees minus 90 degrees is 90 degrees. 360 degrees minus 90 degrees. So children, 360 minus 90, 0, and this is 7 to 270 degrees. Next, G bit 0 degrees. So 90 degrees minus 0 degrees is 90 degrees. 180 degrees minus 0 degrees is 180 degrees. 360 degrees minus 0 degrees is 360 degrees. So these are all the bits of first problem in do this. Please copy. Now we will see the second problem. Which pairs of the following angles are supplementary? Which pairs are complementary or supplementary? This is the question, children. Now, first bit you have got an angle with 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees. Next, you have got second bit the ray in this way 60 degrees, and third bit 120 degrees. So what are complementary angles? Complementary are first and second, because 30 and 60 90 degrees you are getting, and supplementary angles are second and third. If you add 120 plus 60 is 180. So these are do this sums, children, here. Now if you complete it, we will go to the next one. Now the next part we are going to talk about linear pair. What are linear pair? If you have a straight line and this line is divided by 2, let me call this as A, B, O, X. This YX ray is dividing this line into two angles. then definitely the sum of the two angles will be 180 degrees. So linear pair means pair of angles in a straight line whose sum is equal to 180 degrees. They are called linear pair. The pair of angles in a straight line. Very carefully you have to note down this. This is on a straight line only the linear pairs are possible. Now intersecting lines. Intersecting angles in intersecting lines. Angles in intersecting lines. If you have two lines like this is one line and this is another line. A, B, C, D. This is O. So AB line is intersecting CD line at O. And because of this, you are getting different angles. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. These have got specific names. What are they? Angle 1 and angle 2 are angle 3 and angle 4. They are called vertically opposite angles. So these two are vertically opposite angles, these two are vertically opposite angles. And their property, what is the property of this? Always angle 1 will be equal to angle 2, angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. Always vertically opposite angles are equal in nature. So note down this, children. With this, I am going to conclude today's topic. We'll see the next one in next class.